We anthropomorphize anything with a face, with irregular movement, with voice, with gestures. And we have like this emotional bond with technology, even if it's not really technology.
I love you, Papa.
Yeah, right? So and we can't help ourselves. So Eric Pickersgill, you probably saw this photography exhibit from a while back. He took pictures of people and removed their cell phones from their hands. And that's why these guys look a little bit lost, because they lost part of their body. And we channel our emotions through technology. And we have all kinds of feelings about the internet and our experiences with technology. How about Instagram? Fun. Distracting. How about shame? You know what I mean, like when you go like deep back into somebody's profile, you shouldn't be there, and then you accidentally you like something. Oh, terrifying. Design for emotion, we have a way of doing it, but we're kind of bumping up against the limits of it right now. What's coming next? I'll call it emotion 2.0, but we're getting this confluence of machine learning and affective computing, which is simply put going to be able to get some kind of read on our emotions. The classical theory of emotion says that emotion starts in our bodies, then immediately know what that emotion is instinctively, and we have a universal expression on our face or in our voice. It turns out our brains are not so neat and tidy, and emotion and cognition are mixed up together. And so part of emotional intelligence is going to be registering lots of different intensities, lots of different kinds of emotions. What I came out of this is emotions are really super complicated. We just have to be aware of this, that we're making a lot of assumptions about what is the right theory about emotion. And so I'm going to talk about just a few ways that I think we can broaden our perspective on emotional design. So this is an analysis of a photo after a terrorist attack in France. He's feeling mixed emotions, and the expression is ambiguous, and how we feel and interpret those emotions inside is ambiguous and conflicted. And we need to leave room for that and be okay with that. I think we want to think about emotion as not just a place that we want to take people to, but as something in the background that we can know and have more empathy and build that into our experiences, because there are going to be situations where we do need that. We talk a lot about humanizing technology, give them kind of human characteristics, almost without understanding fully what those human characteristics are. I think we want to talk about giving humans agency first, and a big way we do that is through emotional intelligence. Finally, I think respecting human emotion and not trivializing it is what came out as very important to me out of all this work. This was, it's the Mind in the Eyes test developed by Simon Baron-Cohen, Ali G's dad. All the women's eyes were pretty heavily made up and marked as flirtatious. And then it was a bunch of really older men looking thoughtful, and they're all white. So, and this is somebody who's very respected in the field. We need to be really careful, and we need to be really inclusive when we do this. When we think about human intelligence, it's not very intelligent without this emotional component. And so I really want to think about emotion in a kind of more complex, nuanced, and graduated way, because I think this is where we're going, from something that's just simply a point in time to kind of nurturing or developing a relationship over time. And so I think at this point, because I do this for every talk too, I want you to raise your right hands and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear to everyone in this room, to friendly robots everywhere, and to Pamela that I will always respect human emotion in design. And with the power vested in me as speaker, I now declare you an amazing audience. Thank you very much.